Hi everyone. Originally, I was going to do a live stream Q&A, but I'm still trying to figure out the whole how to work my live stream thing from a Chrome. Yeah, I don't like using Chrome launchers for reasons. But anyways, happy Wednesday. Uh, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're not doing the meditation video. It's more of tomorrow is Imbolc, and we all know what that means. Yay, holiday candle burning and food and realizing that you still have work the next day. Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to go outside and do my Imbolc thing because, well, we're having winter windstorms, as in enough wind to knock a tree over onto a car, which is typical for Washington. I mean, last year somebody got killed alone because of a tree falling on a car. Seeing that it is going to be Imbolc, or as I believe it's the Catholics who call it Candlemas. Um, you can call it Imbolc, you can call it Candlemas, you can call it what you want. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to say what you should and shouldn't call it. Yeah, it's up to you. I ended up having to grab a spell book because I can't find my original Book of Shadows with my actual thing for Imbolc in it. Go figure. So I grabbed the Solitary Witch. Um, Most of you know who it's by, and a lot of you will glare at me. But hey, give me a break. One of the books I can find that isn't packed in a box or under stuff because I kind of cleaned my house. Give me a break, please. And if you notice, I'm still hiding in the blanket fort, so I just haven't moved my laptop around. Imbolc. Yes, let's get back to that. So, Imbolc is tomorrow, the 2nd of February, and it's when the sun is at 15 degrees to the Aquarius. Don't ask me what that means. I have no clue when it comes to degrees to what sign, what place, what anything. Yes, I'm opening a soda in the middle of the video. And I will have to actually give a shout out to Hellbound Heathen because if it wasn't for you uploading your video, I would have, one, forgot it was Wednesday, and two, that Imbolc is tomorrow because I just changed my calendar. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't get much sleep. So, meaning of the word Imbolc is in milk. So, something I would suggest for maybe dinner that night or snack or lunch or whatever you want it to be. You can always get stuff and make a potato soup using milk or cream as your base, which is normally what I do. Milk, potatoes, onions, bacon, and a few other things that you might like in your potato soup. You can add sour cream to make it thicker. Um, Cook it however you want. Hey, have something with milk or cheese. Oh yeah, and the potato soup always had cheese. It makes it so much better. The point of any ritual or anything that night is for new growth, end of the winter. Yay. Though I like the winter, so it's a double-edged sword. I'm just waiting for the cold to stop. Offerings to deities and candle rituals. Normal things. For me, it's going to be lighting a candle and giving up offerings like I normally do on any holiday. The age of the holiday, as far as I know, it's still unknown. I mean, most of the books will say the ages of them roughly about this or older, and I don't agree with the one that they have in here because I've read different things saying it's older, so I'm sticking with unknown. Pouring one of the popular mythos with it is pouring milk on the ground associated with the goddess Bridget. Yeah, I'm horrible. You don't need to remind me, Soren. Uh, laying the Kala each to rest, Lipus Lipris, the wolf god in Irish witchcraft. I probably read that wrong. Lycanthrope, aka werewolf. So, see, that's a holiday for my goddess. I am a horrible person. We'll ignore that for me for a minute, and I know this is probably going to be the weirdest, most impromptu video I've done because I am actually just going to purely upload this without cutting or anything. Why? Because I'm supposed to be in bed about 20 minutes ago. That's why. Alright. Astrological sign, 15 degrees Aquarius. We've been over that one. Primarily planetary rulers. Saturn and Uranus. It goes into the Celtic legend about this. So bear with my horrible, horrible, horrible reading of what she wrote. Yeah. I don't read out loud very well, people, so you get what you get. In Celtic lore, the months of Hollow Mass and Candlemas, also, called the months of Little Sun, were ruled by the Calice, or as she said, something called the Calaish Banshee, a Scottish female deity which brings the winter by washing her pale in the whirlpool. The Calaish is not a lady to trifle with, as she is dependent as a described as a wild hag with a venomous temper who hurls about with a magic wand in her hand, switching the grass and blasting vegetation to utter underneath the force of the sun drew in rain. Her rags are with spring storms to at Imbolc. She leaves by rinsing the tempest as in her wake. Bridget. On the other hand, a far more suitable goddess of healing, prosperity, and forge of fire. Soren stopped snickering. Her blessings on this day, and it is to her the most gracious and tinted Wiccan groups pay her homage. You don't have to pay her homage, but I technically have to. Seeing that she is actually a statue on my altar and is my primary goddess because of stuff and things, and we ignore the fact that I have two deities of fire on my altar. That'd be a good thing to ignore, please. Does not mean I'm a pyro. No, I swear, I'm just a fire Sagittarius. What again, Soren? Yeah. If you didn't hear that, they said burn. So, they have a ritual in here that I will butcher at least 50% of these words. But then again, remember, you don't have to go by this one. This is just one of many that I've seen out there. And this is just one I had handy. And I do know that Raven does go more, Silver Ravenwolf does go more with the Celtic goddesses. So again, if I'm mispronouncing things, I'm sorry. Extremely sorry. Then you can yell at me for that. Alright, an invocation. You know, if you want the invocation, because I don't feel comfortable actually reading it on here, send me a message on my Twitter and I will type it out for you. More so because I don't believe in posting out spells without, well, thinking about it, and I don't feel comfortable posting another person's spell on YouTube. Not because I don't want a copyright strike, just because I don't want to get it wrong and somebody get upset with me. And most of it is just saying words around a circle. There's not much to that Imbolc one, and it does have a list of things that you can use or need. Again, the book is one that I've used a few times. I may not agree with everything she says and does, but she has some good things, and it is good for beginners. They're just starting out, but you can also read Cunningham. You can also read, who are some of the other ones you have, hon? Apparently, the only ones that we can really remember off the top of our head is Cunningham. I'm sorry. I am horrible with names, but most people know this. What I'll be doing is I won't be doing a ritual out of this book, obviously. I have my own. I just got to remember which box that book is in. But my altar will be on that side changed to having a pure white cloth. And she'll have incense and a green will. Hopefully I can get that finished made out of grass, but I doubt I can at this point, so I'm going to improvise. Everybody's seen the little green reel for Imbolc. I may find a way to get one done. I don't think I'll have it done in time for the ritual, but I can try. I am going to wrap a candle and light it specifically for her and for Imbolc. And she may actually end up on one of a solo altar for an evening. So there is that. It's mostly just to honor her. And right, weird pause because I did not want to sneeze on camera. But for me, it's going to be more of honoring my goddess, thanking her for what she's done for me throughout the year, and asking for another hopefully prosperous year, and for any assistance and guidance that she can provide. May it be in little signs around the world, or may it just be feeling the presence of her around. For everybody, rituals and holidays are different. And for me, they mean different things than what they mean for everyone else. If there's a specific god or goddess for it, I will give them thanks. If it's one of my Pacific gods, such as Bridget, obviously at this point, I do not know of any that honor Loki, so yeah. If there is, please tell me about it in the comments below. I'd love to know. Because I've been looking for one for a while because I feel bad. Okay, not really, but still. The bad feeling part. But I know there's different holidays, and I know the intro to fall is something for Persephone and Hades for us, so we do celebrate her reuniting with her husband. So Hades is a little bit more happier. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a happy and safe Imbolc. If it's cold, please do things inside. And no need to freeze your butt out outside. If you feel like you need to do it outside, dress warmly and be safe. Blessed be.